Have you ever wondered how significant cybersecurity is in our digital era and what role the NIST framework plays in this field? In today's connected world, cybersecurity is more important than ever. Our lives are intertwined with the digital realm. Our personal data, financial transactions, even our identities are all online. This makes us vulnerable to cyber threats, which can lead to potential losses and breaches of privacy. That's where the NIST framework comes into play. Established by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, this framework is a critical tool for managing and reducing cybersecurity risk. It provides a set of standards, guidelines, and practices to promote the protection of critical infrastructure. Whether we're talking about a small startup or a multinational corporation, the NIST framework helps organizations understand, manage, and reduce their cybersecurity risks, safeguarding our digital world. So it's clear that cybersecurity matters, and the NIST framework plays a key role in ensuring that security. So what exactly is the NIST framework, you might ask? Well, the NIST framework, or the National Institute of Standards and Technology framework, is essentially a set of guidelines. But these aren't any ordinary guidelines. They are specifically designed to help organizations better manage and reduce their cybersecurity risk. Imagine a world where every organization has a unique approach to cybersecurity. Sounds chaotic, right? That's where the NIST framework comes in. Its mission is to provide a common language and systematic methodology for managing cybersecurity risk. The framework doesn't provide a one-size-fits-all answer to cybersecurity. Rather, it offers a customizable approach that organizations can tailor to their specific needs. It's about understanding your organization's unique vulnerabilities and addressing them proactively. With the NIST framework, organizations have a clear guideline to follow to enhance their cybersecurity measures. It's like having a detailed map in the complex world of cybersecurity. Can you picture that? Let's delve deeper into the NIST framework and its components. The NIST cybersecurity framework is built around 5 core functions: identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover. Today we'll focus on the first two: identify and protect. Identify is the initial function of the framework. It's all about understanding your digital environment. This is where an organization identifies and manages cybersecurity risk to systems, assets, data, and capabilities. It involves understanding the business environment, the resources that support critical functions, and the related cybersecurity risks. It's about making informed decisions and prioritizing actions. Think of it as the reconnaissance phase, where you're mapping out the terrain before you venture forth. Now, let's move on to protect. This function aims to ensure that critical infrastructure services are safeguarded and that access to data is controlled. It is here that an organization outlines how to protect its systems and data from a cyber attack. This includes measures such as regular software updates, ensuring data integrity, and implementing access controls. It's about putting up defenses like a digital fortress to keep the invaders out. The importance of these two functions cannot be overstated. Identify allows an organization to understand its vulnerabilities and where it might be hit hardest. It's about being proactive rather than reactive. Without knowing the lay of the land, it's impossible to adequately protect it. And protect, well, it's right there in the name, isn't it? Without robust protective measures in place, a system is left wide open to attacks. It's the digital equivalent of leaving your front door wide open and hoping no one walks in. So, these two functions, identify and protect, work together to provide a solid foundation for an organization's cybersecurity strategy. They are the first steps in building a comprehensive and effective approach to managing cybersecurity risk. As we can see, identify and protect are crucial initial steps in the NIST framework. Continuing our journey through the NIST framework, let's move on to the next components. Detect and respond, two crucial pillars that support the entire structure of this cybersecurity strategy. First, let's delve into detect. This component plays a rather Sherlock Holmes role, always on the lookout for potential security incidents. Detect, as the name suggests, is all about identifying and understanding the presence of cybersecurity events in real time. It consists of 3 subcomponents: anomalies and events, security continuous monitoring, and detection processes. Anomalies and events focus on unusual activities that may signify a security event. Security continuous monitoring ensures systems and assets are constantly observed for potential threats. Detection processes, on the other hand, ensures that detection activities are maintained and tested regularly to keep the system on its toes. Moving on to respond, the second component in our discussion today. Once a cybersecurity event is detected, the next logical step is to respond to it, right? Respond is akin to a firefighter, acting swiftly to minimize the impact of the detected cybersecurity event. It consists of 5 subcomponents: response planning, communications, analysis, mitigation, and improvements. Response planning is about developing and implementing a response to a cybersecurity event. Communications ensure coordination with stakeholders during or after an event. Analysis involves understanding the event to provide effective solutions. Mitigation is about containing the impact of the event, and improvements focus on learning from these events to continually strengthen the cybersecurity posture. So, in essence, Detect is our vigilant watchman, constantly monitoring the cyber landscape for threats, while Respond is our rapid response team, ready to mitigate any detected threats and improve the system's resilience. These components are not standalone. They work in harmony with the other pillars of the NIST framework, creating a holistic and robust cybersecurity strategy. Detect and respond, the next crucial steps, enable organizations to act swiftly and effectively against cybersecurity threats. Finally, let's discuss the last component of the NIST framework. This part is known as Recover. Recover is all about resilience and regaining normal operations after a cybersecurity incident has taken place. It's the final step, but by no means the least important. In fact, having a robust recovery plan is paramount to minimizing disruption and damage. It's about implementing the right activities to restore systems that were impaired due to a cybersecurity incident. This can include anything from restoring lost data, fixing compromised systems, to even replacing entire infrastructure if necessary. But it's not just about bouncing back, it's also about learning. The Recover function encourages organizations to take each incident as a learning opportunity to assess what went wrong, what worked well, and how to improve for the future. With Recover, the NIST framework ensures organizations are ready to bounce back after a cybersecurity incident. So, what are the key takeaways about the NIST framework? First off, the NIST framework is a comprehensive guide that helps organizations manage cybersecurity risks. It's not just a one-size-fits-all solution, but rather a flexible tool that can be tailored to fit an organization's unique needs and challenges. The framework is made up of 5 core functions: identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover. These functions provide a roadmap for organizations to understand their current cybersecurity posture, set goals for improvement, and measure progress along the way. Another key point to remember is that the NIST framework encourages a proactive, rather than reactive approach to cybersecurity. It's all about anticipating potential threats and vulnerabilities, and taking steps to mitigate them before they can cause harm. And finally, the NIST framework isn't just for tech giants or government agencies. It's designed to be accessible and useful for organizations of all sizes and sectors. In summary, the NIST framework provides a robust, systematic approach to managing cybersecurity risks.